All right, we're on. We are on and we are ready to go, you all. We're talking about the Doomsday Vault that scientists want to build on the moon. And you can see right here that they have the scientists already getting their thing together. And this is the first I've heard of it. I'm going to get this fixing. You all, I want to get this straightened out so we can come over here and look at this. Let me get myself out of the way so you can see that we're talking about the moon. University of Arizona College of Engineering. This is their handout. I don't know if you've heard of it, but this is the first I have heard of it. We've heard of the Doomsday Vault. That is in Antarctica, where it has seeds from all types of walks of life and plants and animals and all of that, and then some. But what about the moon? I've never heard of the moon before. So this is really kind of... Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on with this YouTube thing. It's got new pinned chat. You can pin messages on the chats. Okay, I've got it. You all, this is a lot of updates on this YouTube studio and things like that. Hello, Danny Lovett. Hello, Susan B. Honey. Hello, everyone. Aloha. What you got to get? We're talking about a Doomsday Vault. Doomsday Vault on the moon. Right there. And how are they going to get to the moon? There are some say that we have never went to the moon. Can you all hear me? Yeah. What? What was that? I turned my phone on and the volume was up and it went just like that. Oh, that's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, but it's not funny. But it was kind of like wowed. Normally I have it turned off before that happens. Hello there, Rainbow Turtle. We got it going. You are. Hello there in Texas. Let me see if I can bring this over because that's really interesting to hear about it. If you're just tuning in, we're just getting started. Look at this, you all. We're going to come over here and look at it. The University of Arizona researchers want to build a Doomsday Vault on the moon. Look at this. This is March 19th of 2021. Let me see if I can be heard. Okay, I can be heard, you all. We got Preservation Analysis Laboratory. You all, doesn't this look like something from a movie or something? Didn't they have things like this inside of space movies or something? Hello there, Maddie Kane, honey. Yeah. A cryo preservation module. What's a cryo? That sounds like code. Cryo, like cryogenesis, preservation something. They got one in Kentucky. Look at this. Oh, that's Texas. Look at that. We are making cryonics accessible to everyone. With low monthly dues and insurance policy, you're all set. When it comes time to perform, we'll perform your cryopreservation at our state-of-the-art facilities. Patients are kept in secure long-term cryogenics DWARs until revival. Welcome to your future, you all. Is this real? Welcome to your future? You're going to have yourself froze to death before you die? And then you're going to be brought back to life, you all? Is this what they're saying? It looks like that's what they're saying. Cryogenics, embryo cryopreservation, Texas Children's Pavilion, ReproTech Find and Oocyte Cryopreservation Center, Fertility Pavilion, Gillespie County, Texas, National Museum. Oh, wow. So they're serious, you all. They are very serious about what they're talking about. So we got this right here. So you're going to have a preservation analysis laboratory, and you're going to have the cryopreservation module. You're going to have elevator shafts. You're going to have cryopreservation module again, and goods elevator shaft. What? This is not making sense to me. Researchers, you all, let's see this. The researchers at the University of Arizona want to put a backup Earth on the moon. Have you heard of that? didn't they want to establish a moon colony? The idea is that should the worst happen, the biodiversity of the planet would be preserved. But who's going to be the one who chooses who gets preserved and what gets preserved? A doomsday vault inside the lava tubes on the moon. Who said the moon had lava tubes, you all? Did you know the moon had lava tubes? I didn't know the moon had lava tubes. Lava tubes on the moon. Tubes on the moon. Well, in the movies, they went inside the lava tubes. They did. They got the holes. Look at the holes on the moon, you all. So they look like the tunnels that would be on the Earth. The lava tubes are safe enough for the moon base. Did you hear anything about that? How do they know? Is this what they look like? Did they go inside the moon? They've been having a moon base for years. This looks like a little squiggly snake. But it's not. Look, a UFO hunter has shock-proof the dark side of the moon is hiding. Look at that. It looks like the tunnels in Earth. Lava tubes. It look like salt-like cavern things. This person is not inside the moon, but how do they know? In the movie, didn't they fly inside the moon? That moonfall or whatever it was? Now, granted, you ain't going to get a good picture like this, seeing all the pits to the underground on the moon. Volcanoes inside the moon? The vast subterranean cavern on the moon? They're big enough for a large space settlement on the moon and Mars. Well, we got to check this space settlement out. We do. Now, look at this. It's hexagonal, like octagonal things like this. This reminds me of NSA with their great big old ball things like that. It does. Looks like big satellite dishes and stuff. What are they saying here with about these lava tubes? Let me open this up. On the moon and Mars. See how big they might be. The stage is set. Space settlement progress. Oh, so they got a space settlement progress going on. Artificial photosynthesis for production of oxygen and fuel on the moon and Mars. Minerva space settlement. University space explanation. Sex and space and its implication for space tourism and settlement. The prospects for mining. Look at that. It would be the Bologna, Universities of Bologna. Is that a name of a place? Now in a study, the Universities of Bologna and Padua have found that lava tubes on these worlds would be 100 to 1,000 times larger than on Earth because of the lower gravity. There'd be idea for the space settlements. Would you live on a space settlement on the moon? Could you do it? Neil, honey, what you hear? Till we get information on the colony out just past Saturn. Well, some of us may already be from another planet because we know we're not of this world and our memory's just been wiped clean. We probably just got stuck in this body. That's what some people feel. You got stuck in the body that you're on. This is space settlement inside the moon. That's all they show. So we've got this one, but the Doomsday Vault on the moon. Where am I at? Right here. In Arizona. It's inside the lava tubes. Their lunar arc would be put inside a lava tube that formed billions of years ago on the moon, and we could save Earth's biodiversity. The arc would store smaller samples, 6.7 million species like your DNA. Look at this, DNA, but if you look at this, they want to send 6.7 million sperm samples to a vault inside the moon. Why sperm? If you did the sperm samples, would you have the eggs that go with the sperms? Really, because unless you just had one type of a species, much like the Noah's Ark. And there's something to the Noah's Ark. Now, just think about this. We say the animals 2 by 2, 2 of every whatever kind of animal, so that they could reproduce. There is a theory that it was like samples like this. There is a theory like that it truly wasn't a lot of animals, and I'm not being anti-whatever, I'm not. But this right here, much like Noah's Ark, they hope that the vault will keep Earth's many species safe and there'll be a global catastrophe. Well, they know there's going to be a global catastrophe. It's already occurring. But there's probably going to be a whole lot more once this whatever thing comes through. It's going to be catastrophic. So of course we're going to have, if it weren't for the sake of the elect, no life would be saved, because it says, for then there will be great tribulation, unequaled from the beginning of time and never to be equaled again. And if those days had not been cut short, no one would survive. When they say no, man, that is a catastrophic event. When you look at Matthew 24, when it says this is literally a catastrophic event, you all, no one would survive except for this elect sake. Elect sake, Matthew. I'm going to read this to you. TTHEW 24. Matthew 24. You want me to read this to you right here? It says, except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Then, if any man shall say unto you, lo, here is the Christ, believe it or not, for there shall Christ arise, false Christ, false prophets, and shall great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they would deceive even the very elect. So, this is a catastrophic event that occurs right here. A catastrophic event in Matthew 22, when it's speaking about this. The days are going to be shortened. If they weren't, no flesh would be saved. All life on earth would die, except for a special elect's sake, except for a few. That's it. They won't be here. But after they're gone, nothing going to be saved. It's a catastrophic event that occurs, much like, where were we at? Right here. They want to send 6.7 million sperm samples to a vault inside the moon in the event of a global catastrophe. Gina, can you push the button? I'm trying to push the button right there. It's not a good image of the moon. In the Bible, you all look at this. Noah saves the animals from a great flood by bringing pairs of different species onto his ark. The scientists envisioned doing something similar by sending 6.7 million samples of seeds, sperm, eggs, and DNA to a vault on the moon. To this vault right here on the moon. You can see it right here. I guess, is it cryogenics, where it will be frozen? You want to look at the moon? It looks really pretty. It's like the craters and stuff like that. Just take a screenshot and you can see it. There's a vault. So this would be like an ark or something like that. This is really interesting. A team of scientists presented the plan at the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineer Aerospace Conference last weekend, and it may sound like something from science fiction, but it's not far-fetched. It is not far-fetched, you all. Earth is naturally a volatile environment, and any number of things, a volcano, an eruption, let's see what they're saying, a volcano, an eruption, a nuclear bomb, or an asteroid could trigger some kind of environmental collapse that could wipe out Earth's diverse array of life, both plant and animal. But a vault on the moon could keep all these life forms safe, you all. What is that? Lunar pits. See, that's, we can see this right here. Lunar pits and lava tubes for a modern ark. They're 80 to 100 meters deep, and they would make ideal storage spaces. How would they keep them cold, really? They would provide a ready-made shelter from the surface of the moon, which is important since the moon can experience a major temperature swing. How do they know the moon can experience major temperature swings? Alongside the other threats like meteorites, the vaults they would be accessible. Okay, we got some elevators coming on. They would be accessible from elevator shafts that reach up to the surface. Inside the vault, millions of precious samples of life's many creatures would be stored in extremely cold conditions. Seeds would need to be stored at a negative 292 degrees Fahrenheit. Stem cells, we're talking about stem cells, would require even colder temperatures at a negative 320 degrees Fahrenheit. The vaults would be tended by robots powered by about 2,055 square feet of solar panels. You are robots? Did you see this in a movie somewhere, you all, about the robots? And you got human beings that, you don't even got no human beings at this point. It's just robots with some DNA. They got some stem cells. They got some sperm. They got some eggs. What else do they got? The robots are going to save us. Let's see. What were they going to put in there again? Seeds. This is what they're going to put in there. 6.7 million samples of seeds, sperms, eggs, and DNA to the moon. And the robots, because they're going to be AI. Oh my goodness gracious. They're going to be tended by robots because there's not going to be any humans. Well, where are humans going to be at? Are they going to be frozen and then they're going to wake up the humans? So you're going to be very special humans, probably scientists and, you know, the big powerful elites and stuff like that. Look at that. 200. They got solar PV power supply preservation analysis. They got K-band antenna communications. Who they're going to communicate with? You got entrance, lava tubes. The samples would be stored beneath the moon's surface in the lunar pits of facility like this, you all. We can still save, they can still save them and reintroduce these species. They will save them for another day, you all. They're going to save all this stuff and they'll repopulate, but they will, I don't know, they're going to repopulate Earth or something. So how would you get 6.7 million samples of seed, sperm, and eggs to the moon in the first place? According to a back of an envelope, cost effective, it will take 250 rocket launches. To put into context, the construction of the International Space Station took about 40 rocket launches. It's not crazy big, but we got Mr. Musk. Look at that, you all. You are not going on the moon, and I'm not going on the moon. We know we're not going on the moon at all. It's just not for us, and I'm not going to have my body cryo preserved. I'm not, and you're probably not going to have your body. If you're watching this video, you are not going to be preserved in cryogenics. You're not. You're just going to be, pooh, that's the end of you. Hopefully you'll be taken out of here. And not in that way. You're talking about these human beings, big or not. They believe building a moon vault like the one envisioned should be a priority for mankind. Because they had a close call about 75,000 years ago with the Toba supervolcano eruption. It caused a 1,000-year cooling period, according to some, and it aligns with an estimated drop in human diversity. We could even enter a mini ice age. Humans have such a large footprint on the earth. Did you know that you have a very large footprint on this earth? And that provided any collapse of the civilization could have a negative cascading effect on the rest of the planet because we have such a big footprint on the planet Earth, in case you didn't know it. They're worried that the planet Earth might be headed toward a disaster, and they're worrying a parallel with other catastrophic events in Earth's history because, do you know, we got some human activity and other factors that we don't fully understand. That in the last few decades, numerous species have suffered rapid losses, and they have suffered losses. You know, we have had extinction of species. There's already a gene bank on Earth, you all. Now we're going to go to the Doomsday Vault. If you're just tuning in, we're over here at the Doomsday Vault, the Svalbard Global Seed Vault on the Norwegian island of Spitsbergen. It's nestled deep into the Arctic Circle. It holds some 992,000 unique samples, each containing an average of 500 plant seeds. But this might not be big enough in case of a global disaster. Well, how come they figure that? What is this saying right here, you all? Climate change presents a danger to Earth's current seed vault. Well, what do you know? What if they do all that? Just think about this. They put all of this stuff in there. Okay, let's think about this. What if inside that seed vault right there, let me take a picture of it. I'm going to crop it. Inside the seed vault, I'm going to bring it over here. Something popped into my head. We've got the seed vault right here. Let's do this. Let's bring it over here to where I'm at. Bring this other seed vault because they want to put a vault on the moon. Can you hear me? I'm sure you can hear me. We got this seed vault right here too. We got two seed vaults. What if they're telling us all the while that they've got seed vault? They put all the seeds and stuff inside this right here in, is it Switzerland is what they said? Norwegian island of Spitsbergen, nestled deep in the Arctic Circle. That's what they said. Nestled deep in the Arctic Circle. What if they built this and they said they were going to put the seeds and stuff in there, but actually what if they got diverted somewhere else? And what if they are literally already on the moon, but they want people to think that they're already in here? What if, and a global catastrophe happens and this gets destroyed, and then there's no evidence on Earth of anything like that, because everything got destroyed, but in all actuality they've already got it put somewhere else, like on the moon or something. If the moon is a Dyson sphere or something like that. Or what if it was already inside the Earth? They put the stuff inside the Earth. Let's look at the Arctic Circle. Let's see where the Arctic Circle is located. I'm going to type it in. I'm going to bring up the Google Earth. Google Earth. Gina, come on, just get it. Y'all try to get it over here. Google Earth Pro. This is Arctic Circle. I want to bring us over here to it. Let's type in the Arctic Circle. Let's see what it's bringing up. Come on, I just want to go to the Arctic. Where are we going? No, I want to go to the Arctic. I just want to go to the Arctic itself. Okay, just go to Arctic. Okay, let's go to the Arctic. Oh, I see it's somewhere up here. It's up here somewhere, you all. Oh, there it is. You can tell where it's at because they got a pinpoint. What is this? What is that? I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is? Because I don't know what that is. What is it? Some kind of island or something. Thought it was some kind of secret base or something. This is the Arctic. I think we went here before, and is this where we ended up in China or something? Or this is the Arctic Circle area, the center of the Earth. Oh, shoot. Let's see if we can get it. I think it's in here somewhere. I'm trying to stay here in the center. I can see it. Can you see it inside here? I can still see it. I can see the arrows. There we go. Okay, we're making progress, you all. We want to end up in China or somewhere. You all just watch this. Let's see where we end up. Let's see if we can make it to the other side of the Earth. Okay, we got to go here, the Arctic Circle. You got to be really careful because this is in the center of the Earth. And if we're careful, we can see what's on the other side. We did it once before. Okay, we did. We got to just be real careful and concentrate. Because we're entering another universe, another world. And I'm trying to concentrate, you all. We're getting closer. There's something going on here. We're literally going through another universe. Some type of different reality right here. You see it spinning? We're going into a virtual world. Look at it, you all. Can you see it fluctuating? Yeah, it's like a clothing store. This thing is alive. It's literally, can you see the pulsing on the inside of this? Can you see the flashing of it? Oh my gosh. This thing is real on the inside. Oh, it's pulsating. We got to be careful, you all. Okay. Look at it, it's getting bigger. This is another realm. Hold on, let's find it. I gotta scratch my face. We gotta go to the other side. No, we didn't have anything to drink before this. We had some water. Could you, this is not a joke. If we're really careful, we're going to end up somewhere on the other side of this thing, whatever it is. It's like a portal, an internet portal. It's really pulsating. We're in the middle of the Arctic. We're trying to get to the other side. I want to see if we can make it. We made it one time or 2 or 3 times before. Look at the different, you all, this is so wild. It's psychedelic. I know we're talking about a seed vault on the moon, but there was talking about the Arctic and the seed vault, the Doomsday vault. It can't go like this forever. Just gotta stay. It's really pulsating. It's getting bigger. Where are we going to end up? Oh, it's switching. It's switching. It's switching. Oh no, I'm not doing nothing, you all. Look at it. It's turning on its own. It's a portal. It's a portal trying to open on the internet. I'm holding my breath. I don't even want to breathe. It's like, oh my gosh. No! We lost it. Woo! We did it! We did it! We landed. We ended up in the clothing store again. Yes! We did it! I love it. We ended up in the clothing store, you all. Yeah. Yes, we did it. We ended up in the clothing store again. This is wild, you all. Is this a different clothing store? Oh my gosh, you all, think this might be the different clothing store. We got to look. I think it's different. I know how we got in here. It was the rug. It's that rug down there. It's a portal. See it down there? It's a portal. You can see it? We ended up in the clothing store. It's a different one this time. What if we live in a multiverse? These look like some common days. We're on the street level. Okay, we got some clothing in the clothing store. Oh, it's Hawaii clothing. The last time it had these weird hats. What was the error? What kind of era were we in the last time? Because they had different hats and they had a Men in Black hats, didn't they? Danny, honey, you gotta pull yourself together. We're inside this clothing store, y'all. Let me stick myself in here too. We had to be really careful. This is in the Arctic. These are pretty modern. They got some boots up there. They got some shirts up there. What is on the outside, you all? Let's see it. There's a mannequin. Oh, it's a modern day car. Look at it. Yes. I'm kind of scared if I zoom out some. I don't know what's going to happen, you all. Where is this? This is the second type of a store that we've entered in. Did we come through the Antarctica the last time? Because I know we're in the Arctic this time. We wanted to go to the Arctic Circle. I'm getting really thirsty. I need some water. My feet are getting hot, you all. I need some water to drink. Look at the coordinates down here. It's an imagery date of June the 2019. It's let us take a picture of this, and I'm going to Go to this screenshot. I want to show you the coordinates where we're at. I'm going to go all the way down here. I want you all to see the coordinates and make it big. This is where we're at. This is the coordinates at the bottom, you all. We're at 13,795 feet. Let me go get a drink of water right here. Okay, I got it. Neil, we did. You just witnessed it, you all. Yes. Something else happened in 2019. Let me tell you what else happened in 2019. Was it 2019 is when the cube showed up, but it was April of 2019? Is that when that happened, or was it something else? But this is the store. You can see the coordinates right here. You go look it up and see. You're going to find yourself in the Arctic, right there in the Arctic Circle. Right there at those coordinates right there, you all. Google Earth. Look at the timestamp. Oh, wow. This is so exciting. But this is where they supposed to have the vault in the Arctic Circle. You know what I'm going to... Oh, I'm going to come over here, you all. Let's go to Google Earth. I am going to... Oh, what am I going to do, Gina? I'm going to do something. Let me put a pin marker on it. This is... What can we call this? The other side of the world, the parallel world. Parallel, I spelled it wrong, y'all. This is the inside the earth, the other side of the earth. I don't know what to call it. There, got you. Boom. Look, this says you cannot moderate this user. This person called the rapper is on here, and they say you're a bum, delete your channel, and they don't let you moderate it. Well, looks like you're out of here anyhow. You let me see this. The Arctic. The Arctic store. Portal. I'm going to make it a, oh, I could do a telephone. Okay, it's a telephone. Boom. I called it a telephone, and I have no idea where it's at, you all, but let's try to, all we can see is close up. That's it. Let's look at the floor. That's where we came through. We came through the portal right here on the floor. This is the portal that was in it was in the middle of the Arctic right here. That's where we came through. What's on the other side of the Arctic? He's gone, Solera. In the big scope of my life, I don't care about that individual. It's probably a fake account. Look at that. Do you think it's a parallel world? Because we came through there. We did. And it was twirling around and around and around and around. Just like that. There it looks like upside there. We're just spinning it around, you all. Now we can go back through the portal is what we can do. Can't really tell what these things are. This is mind-blowing. The other store that we entered in, it looked like it was in the 60s or 70s, didn't it? Maybe. But this one is more kind of modern. But there's some record players on the store. It's not as nostalgic looking. I don't know if the chair was the same. But the shorts, you can't really tell. They got cut off shorts. Let's see, the lighting is, I don't know where that lighting, that type of lighting would be. That in China or something? What else is on the ceiling? Well, they got these kind of lights on their ceiling. You think they know we're in their store? So what's this emblem right here? Look at the mirror. Is there a mirror? Okay, okay, we can see the mirror. Can you see it? What the mirror looks like? We can take a screenshot and see the mirror up close. If you're just tuning in, we went to the middle of the, we entered a portal on Google Earth. This is the emblem on here. It looked like a tree of something. I can't really tell you what it is. If you all, that's on the top of the mirror, it looks like. Whatever it is. If this looks familiar to you. A vintage store in the 70s, but this is more updated than the other one. You think we time traveled or something? Okay, you all, they got some leaves. We're going to exit the store if we can. If we exit ground level, you know what's going to happen. MZK, you're going to have to go and look at it. This is real serious. We went to the Arctic looking for the Arctic seed vault. And this is what happened in the Arctic, if I can get to it. Oh, no. When we went to it, uh-oh, my thing isn't working now. Doesn't want me to work. Oh, because I'm not on it. I was on a picture. So we went to the Arctic, and we found this in the center, and it's the portal to the other side right here. We just went into the ocean, and we kept seeing these things, but they were blue, and they started spiraling around and around and around and around, and we popped into this store somewhere in another world or something. That's how it happened. I know. Is there one on the Antarctic side? Neil, I don't know if we found one on the Antarctic side before. Do you all know if we found one of these on the Antarctic side? I know we found one before, but I can't remember where we found it at. I don't. No idea. And we got that one woman right there with her arm. I'm going to exit the street view, you all. We're going to exit it. Watch where we go. Look, the Arctic Store Portal. Oh, that's what I named it. I named it the Arctic Store Portal. Is what I named it. You can look it up here. Okay, you all, we're going to pop out. We're getting ready to pop out of it. Doesn't this look like this look like Minecraft? If you play Minecraft, does this look anything like Minecraft? That was the ground level. Let's see this person right here. What? Uh-oh. See, this is what had happened. We came... What is over there? What's up there? We haven't never looked up here before. What is up here? See, this is what we came through the portal right here. You think this is another portal? We can go through this portal too. Let's try to go through this portal if this is another portal. Let's try to go through this portal. Oh, shoot. Let's see if we can go through this portal. Because it looks like it's a portal inside of a portal. But we got to be really careful when we go into it. No, it's not going to let me go into that portal right there. We can't go into it because it doesn't want us to. I don't want to get sucked into the computer, y'all. We could get sucked into this computer, or I could, and you wouldn't be seeing me no more. Let's see what's all around this area. I'm going to try to get off the exit. I'm going to exit the ground. It's all purple. Look at the lines. Now I'm just twirling it around wherever this is going to. Let's see. Can we can't go any closer, you are. We're at 71 and something. We're still at 13,879 feet. We're going to exit the ground level. I can't even get out of this thing. Okay, I'm going to get out of it now. I can't get out of it. I'm stuck. We're stuck in the portal. Can we get out of it? Okay, we're zooming out. Okay, this is how it happened, y'all, right here. We came through this portal, and it ended up in the other side of the world in some kind of a shop. And you see it disappeared inside there. Watch, the Arctic store portal is going to disappear inside that portal when I do it. See if we can get back inside there. What happened? What's going on? What is this? Up, we're in the ocean now. Okay, we exited. We're in the ocean. This is the Arctic portal right here that we came in. And that's where we came from, right here. See the telephone? It's inside that portal, right there. It was so wild, Susan Donahue. So I really don't think they need a seed vault, but they want to have a seed vault on the moon, and they already got this seed vault right here in, it's not Switzerland, it's Norwegian. The Norwegian island of Spitsbergen, nestled deep into an average of 500 plant seeds. It's a global seed vault. In 2017, the vault actually flooded after the permafrost melted. Additionally, Longyearbyen, the capital of Svalbard, is warming faster than anyone. So the seeds are going to get ruined because the seeds are not in there no more. You know, they took the seeds out and they just did that to do it. That's what I think they did. We're getting closer to becoming a space civilization, is what they're saying. I am going to go. You all, that journey wore me out. Journey to the middle of it, and they want to have a seed vault inside the lava tubes on the moon because they can do the cryogenics, and the robots will tend to the humans, and the robots will tend to the seeds, the stem cells, the DNA samples, I guess the people, and they'll wake them up when it's time. It's kind of like the movies that you've seen on the moon. And I wouldn't be surprised if they already have colonies on the moon and Mars and all these other places, like some people have said. But it's really interesting, is what it is. Let me see this. Let me stick my face over here. And we got the seed vaults on the moon. We're going to do an update. That's what we're going to do. Handout at the University of something. Excuse me. It's got me tired. Gina, did it do it? Yes, it did. It got me tired. I don't need to do an update on it. Well, we can do it because we talked about the global seed vault also. And we're going to do it, just to do it. How you like that? We ended up inside the store. Boom. Going to do it for your podcast. Let me see if I can. I haven't been putting the things that happen at night as the podcast. I probably should. Thank you for those hearts flying up the screen. I'm going to come on here. And I can't find it. I'm not going to do it. It's going to be done. I'm going to be done. I'm going to save it. Hello, you all. So we can see the screen where you're all at. I am going to go. All right, or honey, you go ahead and you cook your food. What you having to eat? All right, or honey, we would like to hear what you're eating. I'm sure it's something. Look. Look, you all. I got a playback error. 4404 when I looked at it. Please try again later. Yeah. Good night. We want to hear what O'Rider having for cooking. What's he going to eat? Hello, Danny. Love it, honey. That's right. Good night, you all. I'm going to go. If you're just tuning in, it can't even see me. The sun and the moon, you all. Let me put this back to me. I'm going to go. I am. So, yeah. Hello. Thank you all for tuning in. And hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. You see they have two seed vaults. One is kind of got flooded right here. The other one's supposed to be on the moon. It is. Good night, everyone.